Hey everybody out there in YouTube land. My name is Shard. This is Deep Diver 5, episode 6. Yeah, awesome. Thanks for tuning in. I know there's a lot of content out there, and I'm really grateful that you clicked on this one and you're seeing it through so far. If not, say bye. Okay, there you go. It's a modern attention span, isn't it? I've got 5 CDs, 5 albums here. I'm going to be looking at slightly, not too in depth, but a little bit of depth. Yeah, you can always go deeper, can't you? That's what she said. Terrible. Okay, let's get it off to a good start, eh? Nice happy start. The Dancehall Crashes, Lockjaw.
I can't seem to remember if you were kind and did you even care about my peace of mind. I find that in the end you're just a big old.
This is from 1995. Look, it's a great ska punk album. Dancehall Crashes was started by Tim Armstrong and Matt Freeman from Rancid way back in like 1989. They left pretty quickly, but the band kind of endured. And look, this is a great, like, awesome, upbeat, fun album. It's got twin prong female singers, and just a good vibe album. It's got some great songs like Behave, Pictures, which was written by Tim Armstrong from Rancid. Yeah, just good album. They even popped up in a couple of 1990s movies. I think they were one of their songs was in Biodome. Remember that movie, Biodome, with Pauly Shore and Stephen Baldwin, and I think Kylie Minogue was in it, and another one called Angus, which I never saw Angus. One of their songs was in Angus. So yeah, it's from 1995. It's got some pretty cool artwork, very of the time, artwork. You're going to stand on a nail, and he stands on a nail. But yeah, it's cool. It's cool. I like this album. I've always had a soft spot for this album. I found this in a bargain bin in a record store in Hamilton, New Zealand, when I was attending university down there. I can't remember what the record store was called. It's long gone now. Long gone. Like most music stores. Got it for like $5, I think. I went home, put it on, and said, "Hey, this is a cool album." And yeah, I still stand by that. It's a good album. Dancehall Crashes, Lockjaw from 1995. This one, I've always had a weird little soft spot for this album. It's called Works Project LP by the band Scott 4.
When first I heard, I was panicked. The old knee-jerk reaction. Visiting this place before, first time, 16, up all night.
Scott 4 were a London-based band. This album came out in 1999. I found it at the Warehouse in Hamilton, New Zealand. In one of their bargain bins, and I was really into like record labels at the time. If I saw a record label of some obscure band that I enjoyed, and I saw their label, I'd be like, "Oh, I'm going to buy that CD," and I did. I bought this one. This came out on the V2 imprint, which Grandaddy was also on V2, and they were big on my rotations when I got this album. I think I got the Software Slump, Grandaddy, and like got that in the year 2000. Again, bargain bin find. It was awesome. I love that album, and I got this one because I was like, "Oh, V2, awesome! I'll get that." And this is a very strange album. It's a very weird album. It's a bit all over the place. Like I mentioned, if you like Grandaddy, you'll probably quite dig this. It's a bit of electronica. bit of kind of like indie rock punk, bit of alt country. It's got some like really good songs on it that I still really enjoy to this day. I just put it on before. I haven't heard this in a long time, and yeah, it takes me back to when I first got it and it first made it, like a ping pong ball imprint on me, and I still enjoy a lot of the songs. Das Junior, track number 5, I think is probably my favorite track off this album. It's really nice, like mellow, haunting, good nice acoustic guitar part, some kind of weird spoken word in the middle, great vocals. What else is there? Beat Boy Lullaby. Scott Ford Travel on Electric Trains is pretty good. We Scratched Our Names is a really good song. 7 Days / I'll See Ya is a great kind of like alt country song. Great album. If you see it around, I don't think it's on streaming, so you're not going to find it there. But if you see it around in your travels, you'll do well to get this album. I quite liked it, especially if you like that whole like late 90s, early 2000s kind of lo-fi, electronica, folk, rock, punk stuff. That is out there. It's still out there. It's a really good album. I really always dug that album. Alright, this is from the... Actually, I wanted to elaborate a bit more on this. I'm not sure if this is the copy I got from the bargain bin, because I think my original copy might have been stolen when we had a break-in in our flat in Hamilton in the year 2000. Year 2000, yeah, so it was 9/11 year. Was that year 2000? God, was it? Let's check that. I'm pretty sure it was the year 2000. Yes, it was year 2000. So anyway, we had a break-in at our flat, and they pinched a whole heap of my stuff. And they stole probably like 150 of my CDs, which still breaks my heart to this day. 26 years later, like it's still a wound. There's still a wound. I mean, getting robbed, that's a traumatic experience. Let no one tell you different. So I'm pretty sure this is my second copy. I can't remember where I got this from. It's got some very crusted on sticker residue that tells me it might have come from the record store that my friend and I operated for a couple of years. But I'm not sure. But I love this album. I love that album. The Beatles, White Album, CD. I love how the white tray inlays and stuff, they used to be more white, but now they're kind of like bone yellow. I got this from Sanity, right in the middle of the city in Sydney, in Pitt Street Mall. I remember it. I think it was around about 2004. I was just like, I wanted to really listen to the Beatles, and I wasn't really into pirating at that time. It was still kind of infant stage. And I was just like, I really want to listen to the White Album. I don't think I've ever given it much time. And I went and got it. I think it was about $35 for the old double album. I remember I went in there, it was summertime. I was sweating. Oh, I never got used to the heat in Sydney, I'm still not. I still hate summer here. It's horrible. It's summer now, but it's overcast and it's cold, and I'm just like, this is the summer I can get behind. Climate change, if it's like this, if it changes to this, forgive me if I keep my 2011 Forester. But yeah, a classic album. What can you say about the White Album? Like, yeah. Sanity Records. I think they're gone now. Long gone. Not long gone. They haven't been around for a while, old Sanity. Especially out in the regions, not in the city. Okay. Interpol, Antics. I got this from the record store my friend and I operated. for a while. This is from 2004. It used to have a slipcase. I think I might still have the slipcase somewhere, or I probably chucked it because it would have gotten beaten up. But it's a great album. Is it their debut? I don't know. I should have researched that. Turn On the Bright Lights might have been their debut. This has got some great tracks on it though. Evil, Narc, Slow Hands, Khmer. I love Khmer. That's such a good song. Yeah, I think it's their second album, Antics. Isn't it second? Confirm for me, like in the comments below to say second album from Interpol, you moron. No, don't do that, because you end up believing the stories you tell yourself. Great album. I love this album. I've always had a soft spot for Interpol. I didn't go off them, but I like the volume. Their volume in my life kind of definitely went down after this album. I think their first two albums, I love them. I just haven't listened to the stuff after that as much as I've listened to these albums. To Antics and Turn On the Bright Lights. Turn Off the Bright Lights. I don't know anymore. Good album. Last one. Judgment Night soundtrack. Judgment Night was a very average movie that came out in the mid-90s. When did this come out? This came out in 93, I think. Oh, 1991? What? Really? Was Judgment Night 1991? I'm going to have to check this. Was Judgment Night 1991? The movie. I think I've only seen it once. Oh, there you go. Hold on. 1993, 1991. Why does that say 1991? That says 1993. Hold on, I'm going to be right back. This is confusing me. Judgment Night. Alright, Judgment Night the movie came out in 1993. Judgment Night the soundtrack came out in 1993. This one says 1991. I don't know why. Must be a misprint. I wonder if it's worth $1 million. That would be handy, be helpful, wouldn't it? Anyway, if you didn't know about Judgment Night, the movie... Who's it got in it? Not Bill Paxton. I can have a look here. Cuba Gooding Jr., Emilio Estevez, Jeremy Piven, Dennis Leary, Peter Green. The movie, Dennis Leary's the villain. The movie's pretty average. A bunch of mates go into like a neighborhood you don't go into, and they have to fight to get out of. And yeah, movie's pretty average. The soundtrack, however, man, like it's still banging to this day. I think it's one of the greatest soundtracks ever. So it's a bunch of collabs between the biggest in rock and metal and the biggest in rap and hip hop. So you got like Teenage Fan Club and De La Soul, Sonic Youth and Cypress Hill, Dinosaur Jr. and Del the Funky Homo Sapien. I love that's a standout track, that one. Faith No More and Booyah Tribe, Pearl Jam and Cypress Hill, Slayer and Ice-T. Oh, that's another good one too, man. Helmet and House of Pain, Living Colour and Run DMC, Biohazard and Onyx, Mudhoney and Sir Mix-a-Lot. Dude, this album, it came out at like the perfect time, like the singles album kind of like encapsulates a moment in time, and kind of transcends it, you know. This does the same, I think, because rock was coming up, rap was coming up, but all you had in in between was like Run DMC and Aerosmith and Anthrax and Public Enemy. Like the whole rap metal stuff hadn't really started, but this came out in '93 and just like blew the doors off. And it's a great album. I would highly recommend it. If you ever see it around, if you've never heard about it, don't worry about the movie too much. But if you see the soundtrack, man, like killer to this day. Where did I get this from? God, I have no idea. I've had this for literally since 1994, probably. So yeah, it's lost in the mists of time. I might have got it from Evo's Music City, back in New Zealand in Kaitaia, where I grew up. That's probably where I got it. Yeah, I'd say so. Man, takes me back. It's still a great album. I'm gonna put it on right now, right after I stop this video. Yeah, all right. That's it. Thanks for tuning in to Deep Dive of 5. If there's anything you want me to have a look at, anything you might want to recommend to me, new music, old music, anything like that. Or if you want to say hi, because I know it's a big wide world out there. It's a big lonely place sometimes. So don't be afraid to say hi. And yeah, I'll see you guys on the next one for part 7. All right, see ya.